So I'm getting ready to paint, and I decide to organize all my acrylic paint by color so that I can see like how much I have of each color and which ones are almost gone so I can use them first. And I just realized I have so much acrylic paint. So I'm recording this as kind of a note to myself for the future. I need to do a video where I try to use as much of this up as possible. So stay tuned for that. I decided to start this project of using up all my acrylic paint late one Saturday night after a whole week of working and not really getting the chance to paint or draw or do anything personal that I wanted to do. I was working on commissions all week, and it was just really nice to finally make some time to be able to just have fun and paint. So this is the first video of what I plan to be a series. I really do plan to try to use as much of my acrylic paint up as possible. I don't know how many videos are going to be in this series, but we'll see. I'm sort of on a time limit because school starts soon, and as much as I would love to continue it during school time, I know that it's going to be really busy. So I'm trying to use up as much of my acrylic paint as I can before school starts. I actually got into oil paint a lot at the beginning of this year. Probably those who watch my vlogs or follow my Instagram already know that. I kind of left acrylic paint by the wayside because I really liked the slow drying time and the vibrant colors of oil paint, and when I would try to get back into acrylic paint, I would just get frustrated by how quickly it dried on the palette and on the painting itself. It didn't give me much time to be able to work with it and change things, so I was frustrated with acrylic paint, and oil was my first choice for many months. But recently, of course, I was inspired by looking at all the acrylic paint that I had and knowing that I really needed to try to use up some of that. But I'm also inspired by this artist that I follow on Instagram, and she uses heavy body Liquitex acrylic paint. And I actually bought some of that for myself to just try out, and it's so nice, guys. It doesn't have the super thin consistency of this cheaper acrylic paint, and it's a little bit more similar to oil paint, like the thickness of it. So I really enjoy using that paint, but I knew that I needed to thin out my collection of paint before I added to the mix. So that is one of the end goals here, to be able to thin out this collection and move into using some higher quality acrylic paint. And guys, this is a fun project. This gives me a good push to be able to work more on my own art and just have fun with it. If you follow me on Instagram, I'm sure you've heard me talking about this before, but I think it's very important as an artist to keep the fun in your art making. Play around with art, experiment, do things just for the fun of it, just to keep up your art skills, maybe try some new things. You can't get bogged down by doing work for other people all the time. I think it's valuable to keep perfecting your own craft and to have fun with art and remember why you wanted to do art in the first place. I also apologize for all the times you see my head in this video. As you can tell, this is on the floor. It was super casual. Since all of my acrylic paint was already just spread around the floor, I thought that would just be the easiest way to do this. So it's kind of a haphazard video, just really casual, but yeah. I was more focused on enjoying myself than getting the best footage possible. So I wanted to also talk about the paintings themselves a little bit. Currently, I am finishing up the eye painting, and this is my own eye. I just combed through my phone for good art references, and that's one of the pictures I found. And I've actually already sold that painting even before I finished the other paintings. The minute I posted it on Instagram, someone contacted me and said that they wanted it, so we worked out a price and everything, and I shipped it to her 2 days later. This painting is my sister. Again, one of the images I found when I combed through for reference images. This was a picture she took on Snapchat and sent to me, and I thought she looked really pretty, and I just screenshotted it knowing that I'd probably want to draw that someday. So I finally pulled it back out and used it as a reference for this. I had been really wanting to use these wood, what do you call them? Wooden plaques. That's the word. I had really been wanting to use these wooden plaques for a while, and they were just collecting dust in a box on one of my art shelves. So I can finally bring them out, and they're super fun to use. They're really nice if you just want to chill and you don't want to work on a big project. Anytime you want to paint, but you don't want a whole lot of pressure of finishing a big canvas. This painting is my best friend Danila, and I think this is probably my favorite one out of the two portraits. Hope you guys liked the video. If you did, don't forget to drop a like and a comment in the description, and I will be back with more videos for this acrylic painting series. I have so much more acrylic paint to use, so never fear, there is more to come. And here's a sneak peek of what the next video is going to be. So stay tuned, and I'll see you guys later. Bye! Before I go, these two paintings are for sale, so go check out my Etsy shop. The link is in my description if you would like to get your hands on one of these.